Everyone back tuning into today's video, doing 5-day forecast today, having a detailed look at when it's 5 days across British Isles. This takes us up to the end of spring. Monday will be the first day of June, and that is the first day of meteorological summer. Of course, it's questionable in terms of the weather. It doesn't change on the nose of the change of the month like that, but statistically anyway, it's useful when it comes to dealing with the statistics to have a defined period. So the first day of summer is the first day of June, and it looks like we're going to be starting on a pretty cool and unsettled note. There are hints that we may get some warmer and drier weather later next week, but actually was backed off from that a little bit this morning. But anyway, the next 5 days, which is the period that we're covering in this forecast, looking really quite unsettled indeed, and also pretty cool as well. We'll have a look at all the detail on that in a moment. Before I get on with that, though, just say about the ads, there's links to articles on all pages at GazWeatherVids.com. Have a browse through the widgets. If there's any articles that you're interested in, please click through. You have to go off and read the article. Thanks so much for doing that. So we're going to start off with the radar picture from the weatheroutlook.com. If I link to Weather Outlook on the links page. We've got some quite heavy rain here across Ireland, and just beginning to move on to the west coast of the mainland, now heading towards the Outer Hebrides and some parts of northwest England and North Wales as well. Elsewhere it's mainly dry. It has been a nice morning in the east, but I think it will turn increasingly cloudy through the course of this afternoon. Here's today's Doctor press chart from WeatherCentre.com. I'll link to WeatherCentre on the links page. And we see low pressure around Iceland is the main driver of the weather today, bringing weather fronts down southeast across the country. So we're going to find it turning increasingly cloudy and damp across Scotland, Ireland, northern England, Wales, and also coming down towards the north and west Midlands as well by the end of the afternoon. Quite a bit of this rain will be light, especially to the east of high ground, but there will be heavier bursts mixed in, particularly to the west of high ground, and around parts of Wales, northwestern parts of England. I think that's where the heaviest of the rain is likely to be. The far south and southeast will stay dry today with sunny spells giving way to increasing amounts of cloud, but even into the afternoon we could hang on to some sunshine down across the southeast. That's where the highest temperatures will be today, reaching around 19 or 20 degrees, around 68 Fahrenheit, but in the north under the cloud and rain it will be a very cool day really, with temperatures of just 12, 13 or 14 degrees. Now we're going to have a spell of rain spreading across the north tonight, so it'll be quite wet for Ireland, Scotland, Northern England and Wales. Some of the rain will get down into south and southeast as well, through the Midlands in towards east and southeast England, but there will be very light and patchy, and quite a few places will probably stay mostly dry. Actually, just little bits of dampness in the air. The heaviest rain definitely looks like it's going to be in the north from this particular feature. In the second half of the night, that will clear away into the North Sea, and then the showers will die back towards the coast. Quite a breezy night tonight. That'll keep the temperatures up, so no problems there. The temperatures holding up quite well. It's a day of sunshine and showers for Thursday, with low pressure to the north of Scotland. I think we're looking at most of the showers in the north and west, actually around Scotland, Northern Ireland, maybe one or two going into northwestern England, but many parts of England and Wales have a dry day on Thursday. Morning wave cloud, and with a stronger breeze it will feel cooler, with maximum temperatures of around 17 degrees in the southeast and in the north around 12 degrees. As I say, most of the showers will be in the north on Thursday. That's not the case on Friday. Friday looks like it's going to be a much more showery day. The showers will become widespread and heavy, merging perhaps into longer spells of rain. We'll start off on a mostly dry note, but there'll be heavy showers in the west from the word go on Friday, and most will spread across the country through the day. That's a risk of hail and thunder, and we could get longer spells of rain in some places as well. That perhaps more likely actually down in the south on Friday. We may get a spell of more persistent rain spreading through southern counties, so that could be quite heavy and thundery. Temperatures will be very cool as well on Friday, just reaching 15 or 16 degrees in the south, and in the north we're struggling really across Scotland to break into double figures, so a very cool day possible on Friday for the end of May. It will depend just how widespread those showers are, of course. If you get plenty of sunshine and miss most of the showers, then it is going to be warmer than those temperatures suggest here. But where we've got lots of the heavy showers coming through, or maybe longer spells of rain, the potential there for a very cool day. Things calm down overnight Friday into Saturday. And Saturday looks a mostly dry day under a very, very weak transient ridge of high pressure. But the next area of low pressure is developing in the Atlantic, and that will be with us through Sunday. So make the most of Saturday is the message, really. Plenty of dry weather with sunny spells. There will be cloud bubbling up, maybe producing a shower here and there. But I do think most places will get a dry day on Saturday with those sunny spells coming through. Temperatures will respond to the sunshine, of course. It's strong sunshine now. We're almost into the highest point of where the sun is going to be in the year. That will be on the 21st of June, of course, the longest day when the sun is at its highest. So very strong sunshine will lift those temperatures up, even though the air mass is technically quite cool. We'll still be reaching 18 or 19 degrees quite easily in that sunshine, although probably a cold start on Saturday morning. But it all goes downhill rapidly on Sunday as this next area of low pressure comes in from the Atlantic. So after a dry start, we'll have heavy rain from the word go across Ireland, and that'll spread across the whole of the country through the course of the day. Some of the rain will be heavy, driven on by quite strong winds as well. Pretty wet and windy day out in the west of the country. East and south east England may stay dry through daylight hours, but even there, I think that rain will get through and be heavy and persistent on Sunday night. Temperatures on Sunday will be reaching maybe 19 or 20 degrees in the far southeast. That's around 68 Fahrenheit, but of course on the wet and windy weather significantly cooler than that, just struggling to get into the mid-teens. And then we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday, the 1st of June, first day of summer, with low pressure sat right over top of the country. So clearly that's not a great start to the summer of 2015. We'll have lots of heavy showers and maybe some longer spells of rain as well. Temperatures will be cool in the south, probably around 17 or 18 degrees at best. In the north, struggling to get into the middle teens, so somewhere around 12, 13 or 14 degrees for parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. And then finally going through to the charts from the weather outlook, just so you can see weather in your area over the next 5 days. Here we are for today. We've got that rain in the north and west, but driest weather down in the south and the southeast. The showers are up in the north and west for Thursday, mainly dry down in the south. As we go through to Friday, though, the showers become much more widespread. They'll be heavy, maybe merging into longer spells of rain in places, a risk of hail and thunder mixed in as well, so a proper unsettled day on Friday. Mostly dry to start the weekend on Saturday, a few showers scattered about, but a lot of dry weather with sunny spells. But watch out for that wet and windy weather coming in off the Atlantic through Sunday. Some of that rain will be very heavy, especially in the north and the west. And then finally, as we go through to Monday, it's a case of sunshine and showers, with showers merging into longer spells of rain. Temperatures really very disappointing and cool indeed. Now, beyond that, through the course of the middle and last stage of next week, we may get a build of pressure that brings us some warmer, drier conditions. But I say the models had a little bit of a wobble on that this morning. I may look at it on the blog this evening if I've got time, but certainly a little bit of a wobble has taken place on that this morning from the model, so we're going to have to wait and see how that works out. But for the coming 5-day period anyway, it's going to be unsettled and cool, with showers and longer spells of rain and some really quite wet weather indeed on Friday and on Sunday, and temperatures are going to be on the cool side as well, so not a great period coming up. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.